Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Ryder, and today I'm going to show you how I go to bed at night. So we're going to start by wrapping my hair in a spiral. So I use my paddle brush to wrap it from left to right, but first I'll pull all of my hair to my face so that way I can get an easier spiral. I found that doing it from right to left, the right side of my hair will stick up, and I really don't like that, especially when I try not to put as much heat on my hair in the morning. So I'll continue to wrap into a spiral, and then I'll hold my hand on the front of my head to keep it in place while I grab my scarf. Now while I'm putting on my scarf, I'll dip my head down so that way my hair doesn't fall out of place while I'm putting my scarf on, and I tuck the hair underneath. While the hair is secure underneath the scarf, I'll grab two pieces of the scarf, the ends, so two ends, and I'll tie them together. I'll twist the third end into one of the ends and then crisscross them and place them in the back of my head and tie them into a knot. So it's only right for me to do this since this is my favorite part of the video and it makes me feel like a queen.
Is your queen to be, a queen to be forever, a queen who'll do whatever His Highness desires.
Alright, so we're going to get back to business. We're going to secure the ends of our scarf by tying them in the knot, and then we're going to rotate our scarf so that way it secures the spiral. And tuck away any flyaways so that way our hair doesn't get wet while we are washing our face. Alright, next we're going to remember to wash our hands, because if your hands are dirty, you're just going to spread all the germs that accumulated on your hands to your face. Alright, so we're going to wash our face with a vitamin C facial wash from Soap&Glory, and you can get this in your local Target or Walmart. Alright, so now we're going to lather up the soap in our hands before applying it to our face. And I find that I like to do this in a circular motion. I don't really like to use a wash rag. One reason is because when I use a wash rag, I was scrubbing too hard and that caused little cuts and bruises on my face. And then later it'd be all flaky and dead skin, and I don't really like that. So using my hands is the safest way for me to cleanse my face. Guys, we're doing this in lukewarm water. If you use hot water, you're going to dry out your skin. So lukewarm water is the way. I'm going to continue to rub this into my skin, making sure that I get everything, get the parts that I usually miss, under my chin, rub those eyebrows, get all the makeup off. And then I don't really like to leave the cleanser on my face that long. I'll just immediately start rinsing it off. I don't throw the water on my face. I'll kind of just let it come from my hands onto my face. Alright, so next we're going to scrub our face using the Rice Brightening Scrub Foam from Skin Food. You can get this in any Ulta or Sephora. Alright, so we're going to repeat the same process that we did with the skin cleanser. We're going to lather it in our hands and put it all over our face. Now I use this about twice a week. The reason I use this is because I was shaving my face wrong. What I did was I was shaving against the grain and not in the same direction that the hair grows. And when you do that, you create ingrown hairs and there'll be scars and it just won't be pretty. So it's important that you do it with the hair and that you exfoliate your face right after and before shaving. But I really like this product. I won't use it in the winter time. I only use it in the summertime when I'm outside a lot. I'll also use this when I have little blemishes and scars from pimples, and this definitely helps lighten them and gets my skin back on track. And we're just gonna rinse that skin off. Make sure it's completely clean. I don't want to leave this product on at all. So for step 4, we're going to do what I call a damp scrub, and we're just going to use our hands and a slightly dry face. Alright, so for this, we're just going to have a damp face. You don't want it too dry, you don't want it too wet, or else it's not going to work. So you want your hands squeaky clean, make sure they're completely soap free, and you're going to begin rubbing your face. You don't want to rub too hard or too soft. And this will just pull all of the dead skin off of your face. Also, it'll pull everything out of your pores that you probably missed while you were washing your face. You want to make sure you're really paying attention to your nose, your cheeks, your brow bone. I'm going to get everything clean. This part right here, I press my nose to get all of the blackheads and whiteheads out, just to make sure they're completely gone. And I'm putting my hands in the kind of triangle shape, an open triangle, so that way you can see how I'm using my fingertips to apply pressure to my face. Alright, so we're going to rinse our face one more time and make sure everything looks good. Alright, so the next step, I'm going to grab a paper towel, because you do not want to use a towel or anything else to dry your face, but I don't want to wipe my face dry. I want to pat it dry to make sure I don't take all of the moisture out, just some. Okay, for step 5, we're going to do a glow tonic. But before we do that, I made a mistake and actually moisturized before I was supposed to, so we're going to clean that up with some Makeover Essential makeup wipes. Alright, so we're going to gently wipe our face off. You don't want to have any of that grease that's going to interfere with the tonic. Alright, and so the tonic we're using is from Pixi Skin Treats, and you can get this at any Walmart or Target. Okay, so the tonic that we're using today, I got the sample size because I'm not really sure if I like it yet. It was only $4 at Target. If I do like it, I'll go back and buy the bigger bottle, which is about $15 to $20. And this is just a replacement for my serum that I like for vitamin C that I get from Ulta. I'm just going to damp it on my face to make sure it's in my pores. And I use a different paper towel just to make sure it's all in there. For our last step, we're going to use my favorite moisturizer, which is shea butter. And I use the African Shea Butter Yellow Smooth. And I got this on Amazon, but you can check your local beauty supply. Alright, so for this, we're going to take the shea butter and rub it into our palms until it's a very nice glossy consistency. And then we're going to rub it into our face the same way that we did the cleanser, in a nice circular motion. Really soft so we can get it into all of our pores. Shea butter is really good because it is really good for softening skin. It has anti-inflammatory and healing properties. So you can use this to tone your skin, smooth your skin and your face. And I like to also put this onto my neck just to make sure I got all the corners of my face. Alright everybody, so this concludes my Goodnight Ryder video. I want to thank you all for checking it out. If you want to see an extended version of my facial and goodnight routine, please let me know. I have, a brown sugar and honey scrub that I use, and also a homemade turmeric facial. So that will be in the extended video. Also, I have some good morning routines coming up and some hairstyles. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.